And vacation begins. Weekend getaway. What will we find? Here we go. Mushroom hunting. Could this be a chanterelle? Let's go check it out. Well, these are young ones. Aren't they beautiful? Look at the little ones hiding under here. Super fresh. All right, let's talk about chanterelles for a minute. They have a symbiotic relationship with trees. These are oak leaves, and I am surrounded by acorns and oak trees everywhere. Just one of the places you can find chanterelles. Another one. Let's see what condition it's in. Oh boy. That is beautiful. I thought it was going to be buggy, but it's not. See how they are ridges? Not the gills. White stuff on the ground. That is called mycelium. Some mushrooms were growing here. So this is one of the ways that we cook chanterelles and hedgehog mushrooms. Butter, salt and pepper, and some garlic. Either garlic powder, granulated garlic, or sometimes fresh garlic. We are making omelets today. I have garden veggies, and we're going to have mushrooms with them. Easy peasy. Cook up your mushrooms however you like your mushrooms. Just remember, you should never really eat mushrooms raw, and I don't mean just wild mushrooms. Do your own research, but mushrooms in general are hard for your body to digest. So if you cook them, it's easier for your body to digest and more enjoyable. Nobody needs gas. So we did find some more hedgehog mushrooms. Notice those teeth. They're not gills. They're not ridges. Edible hedgehog mushrooms. But they're all dried out and spored. So hopefully we can find some more because these are well past their prime. But great find. Do you remember in our last video with mushrooms, I was showing you jack-o'-lanterns? This is all that's left. This mush. They spored. They have died. They will come again.
Ink cap mushrooms. There are many different kinds. These, I believe, are the fairy ink cap mushrooms. Are they edible? Yes. These are not a mushroom, though, you should eat if you have alcohol in your system or you're going to be drinking alcohol. And the word ink cap kind of speaks for itself. It turns into like an inky mess as it's aging, and even when you cook it, it's not very appealing.
Just my opinion.
Going back home. My weekend getaway.
Time for more harvesting and preserving now that we're home. Homemade bread, and somebody's stealing some right now. He sure is. If you haven't already seen our homemade bread recipe, I will link it at the end of the video. Yay, homemade bread. I'm going to blanch some green beans today, and I love asparagus beans. Long bean. Guys, it's more bang for your buck. To my little pot of water, because I'm going to blanch them, I added a tablespoon of lemon juice and a half a teaspoon of canning salt. I'm just cutting up my green beans to the desired length. And when that comes up to a boil, we're going to blanch these for 3 minutes. There they go. 3 minutes, and we wait. And in the meantime, I'm making some apple butter. This is enough for a few small jars, just to put something on the shelf. These apples are actually apples from last year, and since I'm going to be picking more apples within the next week or two, I figured might as well get rid of, you know, the 3 pounds or so that I had left. So I'm throwing them in the crock pot, and I only added about a half a cup of water to the bottom just so they, you know, won't burn. But I'm not adding any sugar or cinnamon yet. I want to do that after the apples start releasing some of their juices. I did add a half a cup of lemon juice, bottled lemon juice, because I am going to be water bath canning this apple butter when it's all done. This must smell amazing. It must smell like apple cider, apple pie cooking. Oh, you lucky people who could still smell. Because I still can't smell. Oh my God. So yeah, while the green beans have about a minute and a half left, and then I'm going to take them out of the hot water and place them into the ice bath. I am just going to give these apples a little bit of a stir. This is kind of a set it and forget it. Every once in a while, come back to it. I just love this cute little pot for small batches. So string beans are now in the ice bath, and I'm just going to leave this water on the stove because I'm sure when I go back out to the garden, there'll be something I can go ahead and blanch and put into the freezer for later. I patted dry the green beans, and now I put them on a cookie sheet, and I'm going to flash freeze them, and then I'm going to bag them up for a meal for later. Making apple jelly from the scraps. When making apple jelly, I just go ahead and use a box of pectin, and in this it says apple or cran apple. Gives you how to prepare the juice, and it tells you how many cups of juice, how many cups of sugar. That's the recipe I'm following. I don't make a lot of apple jelly, so I just want to ensure that it's going to become jelly. Look at the size of that cayenne pepper. Yay! The bell peppers are starting to turn red. What a beautiful flower a bean has. Check out that purple. And picking more beans today. I'm leaving some right on the vine, so I will have seeds for next year. And more beans. And more beans. And more beans. And more beans. So let me show you what I did. I don't know, maybe every couple weeks, as soon as those Brussels sprouts start to get bigger, I start taking off the leaves. These little ones are still too little, but maybe by next week, we'll take off their leaves. I'm letting this artichoke go to seed, and before it seeds, it is the most beautiful purple flower, and then later on we'll have seeds. So I can grow more artichoke next year. This one, I'm sure we'll be eating later. If you've been following along with us for a little while, I had let you guys know that we always try something new in the garden every year. This year we tried a hot Armageddon pepper, and these are supposed to be really, really, really hot. And they're now turning red. Probably in a couple days, I'll be able to pick these. Whew. With only a few peppers, I'm probably only going to get one bottle of hot sauce. If we like them, we will plant more next year. Don't forget to start saving your seeds from your plants. Grapes. We are going to be picking grapes next week together. I never did trim them because they never really got out of control. They are quite lovely just the way they are. I'm seeing quite a few grapes in there. After we harvest the grapes, I will then trim her up for winter and give her some fertilizer, and she'll be all set till next spring. So I'm in the house chopping vegetables, and I saw the downy female woodpecker pop in. There's so many different trees that are dropping their seeds and fruits right now, and there's bugs. We haven't really seen the woodpeckers in like a week. So, of course, she's on the other side, so we can't see her right now. But it's good to see her back. And I'm going to show you the difference. I have shown it in, I believe, a short. If a downy woodpecker has a little red spot on his head, that's a male. If there's no red and she's just black and white, it's a female. Well, maybe she'll come around on the other side soon. You can see her tip of her tail right on the bottom. It's always nice to go away, and it's always nice to come back home.